All right. Cam?
Who's this?
This is the New England Patriots. Are you able to talk, Cam?
Oh, God. Yes. Yes.
This is Bill Belichick, Cam, and me and Robert Kraft have been talking, and we really don't know how to beat the Bills at all this year, so we've been talking, and I think a one-year deal, prove-it deal, would probably be pretty nice, Cam.
Say no more, Bill. Say no more.
All right, Cam, well, if you can verbally tell us that you will jump on fumbles that happen in front of you 5 feet, and you verbally tell us that you will jump on a fumble.
I promise to you I won't, but I'll tell you that in the media I was thinking about it.
All right, that's good enough for us, Cam. Welcome to the New England Patriots, bud.
Thanks, Dad. What is up, Bills Mafia? I'm sure you guys have all heard the fucking shit news, and people think that it's not big news, but it definitely is big news. Cam Newton has signed to the fucking New England Patriots, and now we have a real competition on our hands, I'd say, and I'd say that the Bills are definitely going to be up for the task in my mind.
Yeah, Cam and Bill and Cam, I don't give a fuck who's in there. We have more talent on this team, honestly, than New England does. I had them at sweeping New England if they were playing Stidham. Now I'm going to say probably a sweep for the simple fact that Sean McDermott knows Cam Newton. Every one of those guys know what he brings to the table and how he will play the game.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if there's any coaching staff that I trust playing Cam Newton twice a season, it's ours. Okay. Yep. He's lost a step for the past 5 years, in my opinion. I don't know. He's battled injuries and stuff, but those are part of the game.
Yeah, he had 2 really, really good years, especially his MVP year. Everyone knows about his MVP year in 2018. I believe he also had a good year. But I mean, his last 8 games, he was 0-8. He had his best passer rating in the past 5 games was a 72.1. He only had 9 touchdowns and 10 interceptions in those last 8 games. He has really struggled to find his identity coming off that MVP year. I think that he's one of those quarterbacks that he had his time as well, and I feel that he's going to be required to produce on the field to really earn his contract. Now, like this one, it's incentive based. It's for I think with the incentives you can make like up to $7.5 million or something like that. Like, it's a super cheap deal, and the Pats made out like a bandit on this one. I can't blame them for wanting to do this deal with him, and he's going to be hungry to win. But we'll see what happens with him. I don't know exactly how well he's going to do. He's obviously an upgrade over Stidham, but I don't think that he's going to be scaring the Bills the way that he used to debate that Cam Newton used to scare defenses back in a few years ago.
He will be good. Like, I'm not sitting up here saying he's gonna bomb out and not play good. He's the type of guy that if Cam is Cam and Cam is on, then this is potentially pretty scary for us. But Cam hasn't been on in a few years now, and it seems he's mentally screwed up too. It's not just physical. Like, he's got major problems with his character, in my opinion, and it shows. It shows him, like, if shit happens on the sideline or shit happens in the game, what do you see on the sideline? Cam Newton, like a leader quarterback, would keep his bench alive, piss them off, like drive them to up their game. And every time I see Cam Newton, he's on the sideline, he's hanging his head.
Yeah.
And he's not talking to anybody. Like that's not a leader to me.
No.
And
I think
I don't know, man.
I think when we see Cam Newton come this year, I think we might have more of a split. I don't think it's going to be just as easy of a win as it was when he first was here. But I still think the Bills have potential to win the division. I still think they have every chance to win the division.
Here.
I don't see why they wouldn't, because Cam Newton was nothing in Carolina. You know, he was getting benched for Kyle Allen and stuff. You
That's
know,
embarrassing.
you know, you're losing your job to Kyle Allen, and like people are making jokes about you. Like they're saying, "Oh, Fig Newton, Isaac Newton, Cam Newton, doesn't matter. Bills by 20." It's gonna be that way. The Bills are gonna fucking win probably. I don't see them losing. I couldn't imagine that Cam Newton is going to have some sort of revitalization under Bill Belichick, who is still a defensive coach, and Tom Brady was struggling under that type of offense last year too. So and they didn't get many more pieces that are going to sit here and absolutely take the top off the Bills' cornerbacks.
Right, he's got a aging Julian Edelman.
Yep.
He has an injury-prone Harry who's not living up to what they thought he was at all, and they got Sanu.
Yeah.
From Atlanta, who's also battling injuries all the time, and I wouldn't call him a number one wideout at all in this league. So it's like, who does he really have to throw to? It's the same exact problem he had in Carolina.
Yeah, exactly.
He had nobody to throw to there either.
Tom Brady didn't succeed.
I mean, he doesn't even have Olsen
now.
Who is there? Who do the Pats have at tight end now?
I don't even know, man. Yeah, exactly. They just
I just can't see Cam lighting our league on fire at all. Certainly there's enough talent on the Pats for them to win a few games. On talent alone.
Yeah.
But I mean, how well do they line up with all of the elite squads right now in the league? I don't know if I would put them up there. Honestly.
I don't think Cam Newton is going to change the fact that their wide receiver room is still average at best. Their running game is okay. Their tight end room is non-existent. Their offensive line is okay, and they've just done absolutely nothing to help Cam Newton, and they expect him to do Tom Brady's job, and Tom Brady couldn't do it when he was here either. So I don't understand exactly what they're trying to go for here, but God bless. I hope that he, has some sort of resurgence for himself, because I always like seeing quarterbacks do well for themselves, but I don't see him having this type of success that everyone's going to think he's going to have. Tom Brady didn't have it. I don't see him having it here
and
either.
Especially playing Buffalo twice, okay?
Yeah.
If you don't think Ed Oliver and Addison and Vernon Butler and all of these guys who dealt with Cam Newton in the training camp joint practices last season, if you don't think these guys remember what Cam Newton...
Josh Norman, too.
Yeah, if you don't think these guys want a piece of Cam Newton twice a year, you're crazy. These guys will be ready to play Cam Newton. Sean McDermott will make sure that his defensive guys are ready to play Cam Newton. And Addison and Ed Oliver are going to literally take his head off of his shoulders. Yeah. If I'm Cam Newton, I know he's probably not afraid right now. He's probably super confident. But, he better have his head on a swivel in Buffalo, because, those boys are coming.
Yeah, Ed Oliver's foaming at the mouth for him, man. I know that. You saw
They're circling that one on the calendar.
Everyone saw that look on his face, Ed Oliver's face, when Cam Newton was talking that shit about him like that. Everyone saw Ed Oliver's face. He was hungry,
he definitely took his number on that one.
Yeah, so respect the veteran, I get it, but he was definitely eyeing him up as well, saying, dude, I don't think you understand what I'm about to be as well. So I'm excited to see the Bills face him and hopefully get right after him, because I personally never really liked Cam. He talks shit about Buffalo a lot. He doesn't like the fans at all. He thinks that
he shows no respect at all. So I wish nothing but horrible things for him.
Yeah, so he's gonna have an okay career under Bill Belichick. I'd imagine Bill Belichick will bring out the best in what he can do, but I think Cam is also gonna be who he is, and he's a 31-year-old quarterback that is starting to get past his prime here, and he's been downhill. He's been taking a lot of hits, been taking a lot of bumps, and don't get me wrong, he definitely has taken a lot of hits that probably should have been penalties that didn't get called. I'm not going to say that. He got injured a lot. He got hit a lot. He got hurt like a motherfucker. But he sat there and he played his game the way he did, and now he's starting to suffer from it.
He's paying for it.
He's starting to see what the body breaking of the hits he takes all the time, what that really does to him now, and it's starting to show that his arm strength and his game is starting to decrease a little bit. So.
Well, what Belichick has in mind for him is probably the same game plan is what Tom Brady had there. What they're probably talking about is keeping Cam in the pocket,
That's not gonna work.
Completely transforming the way Cam Newton plays football.
There's just no way that's going to work.
And that's not going to work, because Cam is too proud, and he got there playing his way. And then you got Belichick, who's super old school.
Yeah.
I just don't see that working. I feel
I'm
like
surprised.
friction will happen
It
there.
seems just like a surprise signing and stuff, knowing Cam Newton's type of personality. Yeah, I guess if you want to assign to the Patriot way, he can go to the Patriot way, but I think Cam Newton's also very stuck on being who he is as well, and rightfully so, and be who you are. But, you know, when you go to the Patriots, you follow the Patriot way and you stick to that moment.
It's either their way or
you're not there.
You fucking leave.
Yeah, and they don't care who they have at quarterback or anything. It seems like, you know, it seems if they didn't have Cam Newton, they would just go about the season anyways with Stidham and call it a day, like we're all predicting anyways.
What we're hoping here is maybe they were reaching at straws, and maybe they waited as long as possible to see what they really had in Stidham, and then maybe this was a panic signing, and this was a team where the E-market was not great on quarterbacks right now, and I mean the E-Pats obviously need one here. They don't want to trust it all in Stidham. No. So hopefully, I mean, maybe he was just reaching at straws and just hoping that he can like transform Cam, because this is not a typical Pats move.
No, it's not.
It's really not. It seems odd to me. Like, it just seems awkward to me.
Yeah, it seems like you're going to be forcing a game plan to someone that doesn't have that style of game at all.
Exactly.
So, I think that the Bills are going to be okay. And maybe they might lose one at home and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I don't see that going much
could
further.
see a split here now. And, I mean, one Pats, if the Bills can sneak out a W playing the Pats, in any season, I will take that. So.
Yeah, so. Well, that's going to do it for us, guys. We wanted to discuss about the Cam Newton signing, what it's going to do for the Buffalo Bills, and how it's going to affect the Bills going forward for the year. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Fuck you, Cam.
Yeah, fuck you, Cam. Go Bills.